Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to more Whassup Wrestling. We're 1 week removed from Rebellion, and ladies and gentlemen, it's about to get spicy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Whassup Wrestling action. Starting off here with Hector Ramirez, who is still on the hunt for the perfect WrestleMania opponent, someone to take him on for the Fighting Spirit Championship. And that's a number of opponents that he could face.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 150 pounds, the Fighting Dragon Champion, a hero, Ramirez.
And that should be quite the challenge indeed for him, taking on the likes of Violence John. This is coming from an individual who has faced off against Jamie Hill on a couple of occasions, and even defeating Bloodbath McGrath for that very title. Of course, other hopeful names on the list of potential challengers: Wild Child, who has been on a bit of a roll as of late, as well as Number Guy. You gotta know that there are other individuals who would revel at the chance to challenge for the Fighting Spirit Championship. And there are those who do not look at it as a third-tier title, but as a title of passing. A title that shows their strength, their dedication to the sport. And that is precisely what it is.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 232 pounds, the superstar DJ Wilson.
Oh, I'm sure it's a bit of a mistake calling him coming from New York, but Violence John calling anywhere home. Where we get in a good fight. Of course, WrestleMania on the horizon. I wonder if he's going to be set up to make another WrestleMania moment. Here breaking out an alternate version of himself in Drunken Bastard Violence John. Reverting back to just ass-kicking Violence John, and perhaps we'll see him do some ass-kicking here tonight against Hector Ramirez. Maybe this will lead him towards the Fighting Spirit Championship. Of course, he showed no love towards the precursor title, the $1 million title. But the Fighting Spirit has a lot more going behind it. And Violence John comes running right out, and Hector ducks underneath of it, utilizing that momentum against him. And Hector into the ropes and comes crashing down, all the weight onto Violence John's midsection. And that's quite the midsection. As Hector again into the ropes, catches in with a back elbow from Violence John. He brings Hector right back up to his feet and takes him back down with another elbow. Attempting an overhead belly to belly, but Hector fights his way out. With the ropes and misses the kick. Violence John too short there. And Hector fighting him back towards the corner. And up on the shoulder. Down onto the canvas. Another spinning shot there from Violence John, taking Hector off his feet. And down to this. One hell of a spine buster. So manages to dodge out of the way, kicks in the back of the knee. And comes running with a chop. Violence John in the corner. Hector wasting no time. So couldn't get all of that, I don't think. Hector again. This time connects with that rebound kick. Going for the cover. And a 1 count only. He's not going for a high risk. And drop kick. I thought Violence John had his arms up to protect it, but did not seem as such. And now here's another cover. And it's a 2 count, quick 2 count. And so the kick in the midsection. Time to get one down in the face, but both men having high risk or high offense in mind there. Couple of side breakers and just tossing Hector away. John lays out the stomps and one more for the face that he missed earlier. And Hector dodging out of that shin kick there and getting into a few shots of his own, taking Violence John down and crashes down with the shin to the face. And Violence John rolls to the outside. Hector building up, I want to say building up running speed, but Violence John fighting back, tie up and into the barricade. Hector trying to break himself there. You may see the monkey lights. Violence John, a bit of disrespect here to the Fighting Spirit champion. There's the monkey lights. As Violence John calls him out. And Hector right up there. Display of strength from Violence John. The count nearing its end. Violence John is going to make certain that Hector can't answer it. Split screen in effect. 3 at 8. And in comes Hector just at the 9. So Violence John, who attempted to go for a nice momentum there for the power slam. So Violence John uncharacteristically trying purposely for a count-out victory. Or perhaps just wanting to test out Hector's fighting spirit to see if Hector would just remain on the outside and take the count-out. 2 ways to look at it. Honestly, I kind of want to look at it the second way. Back flip, back kick to the top of Violence John's head, who does get hold of the ropes, and it is caught by the referee. Lazy double knees to the face there. And Hector not going to take another risk here, pulling Violence John from the ropes before going for the cover. And Hector Ramirez with another victory here. Hector is certainly well on the rise here in Whassup Wrestling. Not just earning his mask, not just earning the Fighting Spirit Championship, but certainly earning himself as a true competitor here in Whassup Wrestling. You see the finishing blow, the double knees to the face. Another victory here for Hector Ramirez, and the question remains, who will be his WrestleMania opponent? Who will be challenging for the Fighting Spirit Championship, and if it will indeed just be one individual or multiple? Honestly, not certain what Ramirez will want. Here we are with some FTW action. Porcelain Maid set to go one-on-one with Mega Milkers. We have not seen since, well, FTW's first show, as we are on the eve of FTW's first big event. Certainly feels applicable. We bring back some old favorites.
Can you feel it? Can you feel the thunder?
And from New York,
Well, there are talks about bringing in some other titles here for the FTW division, but such a thing has not come to pass yet. Specific titles, that is. Something to keep the superstar. Oh, something to keep the superstars focused while they are facing off or while they are waiting their chance to face off for the FTW Championship. Perhaps at Rebellion, we will see those titles come to fruition. Until then, set for one-on-one action. Two founding members of FTW roster, Mega Milkers and Porcelain Maid. Porcelain Maid was involved in one of the first ever FTW matches in that triple threat. Alongside Violet and Loba. Porcelain Maid losing effort in that matchup. But still. Bell is rung, the lights are dimmed. And it's time for the action to begin. Porcelain Maid, nice reverse DDT. Driving Mega Milkers down. And brings her up into an inverted suplex. Stomping out to the thigh and an elbow to the mid or the lower back. Porcelain Maid striking everywhere she can. And now leg drop across the throat. And DDT to the combination mesh canvas. A spiking brainbuster. Here's the cover. And just a 1 count for Porcelain Maid, who has done a fair bit of damage thus far, as Mega Milker is forced to use the corner to get back to her feet, rushes past the referee and just shoves Milkers from the corner. Into the ropes, and again into the ropes. Up on the shoulders and down to the canvas. Snapped around, just dropping her down. And middle rope splash across the back. Porcelain Maid stepping around, grabbing the legs. And putting in the pressure, but Mega Milker's not going to tap out. Perhaps she will not answer the count. And indeed not. Porcelain Maid. They, well-earned victory. Just absolutely dominating Mega Milkers here. If rumors are true of gender-specific titles coming to FTW, then Porcelain Maid certainly making a case for herself to become the first one. And here he is, Stan Stevens, still claiming himself the $1 million champion.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Hollywood, J. From Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 287 pounds, the $1 million champion, stunning Stan Stevens.
Still not certain about his relationship with Haley J, but well, she seems to see something in Stan. It's just enough to be accompanying him to the ring, but well, Stan Stevens was a world champion, the last $1 million champion. Well, there's not really much saying questioning the man. You can only just accept it.
And his opponent, representing the Spitfire Warriors from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 189 pounds, James Hill.
Well, despite putting up one hell of an effort last week against Canuck, Dexter Spectacular has been knocked out of the world title tournament. So he'll be in back watching this one, hoping for the best for his partner. And that's the reason that he is not out here at ringside. And he came close several times to winning that one, or just basically surviving, and I think in the end earning Canucks respect. Respect is not a victory. We'll focus on this one here. It's Jamie Hill, who had started things off with a nice rebound DDT. Saw the distance that he went in order to get it in there. Jamie Hill off the top, middle rope, sorry. And splash bringing Stan up by the sideburns. And face first into the canvas. Stomp across the back shoulder. And down with a nice elbow to the sternum. Jamie Hill absolutely in control of this one. Well, former Universal Champion. Certainly makes sense. And Stan, though, not knocked off his feet. Well, this is going to do it. And quick cover here from Jamie, but rope break as Stan rolls to the outside. And Jamie Hill overshoots himself. Misses out, and Stan doesn't even realize it. Solid neck breaker from Jamie, who manages to get back control of things. A little count from the referee here. Now up to halfway through to the 10. And to a 7 now. Jamie bringing Stan up. And figuring it's been long enough. Jamie Hill up on top. Twisted splash time. And no, just 450, but still impressive. Here's the cover. And kick out from Stan Stevens. And now could be the twisted splash. And Stan dodges out of the way. It's in a quick kick, and what the hell? My headset.
Oh, Stan Stevens, the man.
Are we back on? I don't know what was going on there, ladies and gentlemen, but somehow my headset was a bit hacked there, but we're being told that I'm back on, so we'll figure out what happened there. Stan Stevens back in the ring. Another tie-up, and Jamie Hill sending him far to the ropes. Another neck breaker. People in the back, technicians trying to figure out what was going on there. Double arm DDT from Stan Stevens. Straight to the cover. Pulls a leg from the ropes. And not quite. Well, it wasn't exactly the huge kick out that one would expect. Now Stan Stevens firmly believing that he has this one in the bag. It misses out on the tailbone splash. And Jamie and Stan collide. Now back into the ropes. Ducks underneath. German suplex. Taking Jamie down. It's Jamie now on the receiving end. And Stan has taken complete control of this one from him. Following that missed twisted splash. It's been roughly Jamie all throughout now. Or sorry, Stan. Now up on the top rope. Huge risk here. It's another nice drop kick, though. Perhaps damages himself just as badly, if not more, from that huge fall. Stan taking a bit of a breather. Shot, but Jamie counters, and nice Hurricane Rana. Can Stan back up to his feet, kicks in the midsection. And another neck breaker. Dropping Stan right down, brings him right back up to his feet. Turns him around, reverse DDT. Jamie couldn't quite get around his body. Now Stan Stevens blocking the turnbuckle with his body. Another rope break here. Coming up, neck breaker again. And Jamie could be going for another twisted splash. 450. Will this be enough? And it is Jamie Hill victorious over Stan Stevens. Back and forth matchup here. Surprised that Stan Stevens is able to take Jamie to the limit as he did. You see with the second 450, that's what got Jamie to the win. Impressive victory here for Jamie Hill. Not certain, well, if it's going to cheer up Dexter enough or not, but we'll see. And hopefully Spectational can one day again work as a perfect team.
Whassup Wrestling is brought to you by Whassup Wrestling is brought to you by Snacky S'mores. Eat Snacky S'mores.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from another time, weighing in at 256 pounds, the Cyborg!
Well, we can now add machines to the roster of Whassup Wrestling, at least in terms of the FTW division, as Killbot making his way to the ring. He's just a bit distracted, ladies and gentlemen, finding damn banana peels all over the place. Really mess things up here in the FTW. I'll do my best to work around them. But Killbot inside the ring, another newcomer here to the FTW division. And what a time to come in, especially given that we are set for Rebellion in a week's time. FTW's first premier event.
From Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 205 pounds, Colonel Klein.
So we're giving 2 newcomers here, really 3, including Major Guns. Accompanying Colonel Von Klein here. It should be a rather, I would say, interesting matchup. I gotta wonder what Klein feels about Killbot, and if Killbot feels anything towards Klein or Guns for that matter. Either way, we are full of an interesting breed here on the FTW division. We saw earlier about Porcelain, Maid, and Mega Milkers, and we still have our main event. Ready for this one. Has he had much chance to prepare for a literal machine? Will Killbot even feel pain? Well, it definitely looks like Major Guns wants to be in there, and Killbot attempting for something, but it is Von Klein coming in from behind, getting in a high knee. And here's hoping that holster on Von Klein's hip is empty, because as much as we allow weapons in the FTW division, I think shooting someone is, well, a bit overpowered. Well, given that Killbot is a robot, and Von Klein sent over the top rope. And those mechanical arms coming down across the chest. And his Guns wisely steps away. Killbot set into those steel steps, though. And this time, Von Klein connects with him. Killbot set into the ring. Von Klein following up. And Killbot calling Von Klein in. Tucks underneath and catches him. There's the head and a kick to the side of the head. And Killbot finally getting his rebound move. Tried before and it did not work. Gives a big boot to the face. Now those literal piston lefts as Killbot brings Von Klein back to his feet. Knees to the ribs as Killbot heads to the top rope. And tries for a jumping fist, but couldn't quite get it. Scissor kick perhaps KOs Von Klein, but not even a 1 count. Killbot takes Von Klein down, mounts him. Repeated shots to the head. He's taken already a few of those. Well, thanks to the gas mask, we don't see the damage. If he's in any way dazed or what have you. And again, right atop of him. And finally, Von Klein has had enough. Turning Killbot over. And brings him up. And Killbot saying, nope, my prime directive is your destruction. Rebounding with another shot, and now again mounts on top of Von Klein. Repeated shots to the head. Tori's focused a vast majority of his maneuvers. And those double shins to the back. Not exactly certain how much Killbot truly weighs. And octopus stretch middle of the ring. But Killbot manages to counter out of there with a sidewalk slam. Come out with a stomp to the shoulder. Major Guns is trying to get him back into this. And up on the shoulders. Spin around, knees to the face. They're having a bit of trouble dragging him across the mesh. And almost 2.5 for Killbot. Not enough to put the Colonel away. Klein put against the ropes, knee to the head again. And another cover. Is that the KO shot needed? And indeed it is. Killbot is your winner. And honestly, who knows how long ago this was decided, as those repeated shots to the head. Killbot absolutely dominant in those. Von Klein attempted to fight back but could not survive as Killbot victorious. Linda and Ayame of the Booty Club making their way to the ring. So the match got started as a result of last week where Melody Swann defeated Su Young Lee inside of a one-on-one contest. So the Booty Club all stood around the ringside watching this happen, and well, they can't exactly let that slide. As such, they are here to take on Melody inside of a tables match, but Melody has taking on assistance from one of the few who would actually stand in her corner for this one. Not backfire, but one individual. Linda inside the ring. It is Yami with the former Mohawk. What of a change there. Of course, it is Summer Holly Madison who has stepped up to assist in this battle. He's not exactly shy about assisting people who are in trouble, as she would see it. And Melody Swann is certainly in that realm. If the Booty Club is going to advance things from a singles matchup straight into a tables match. Again, here's hoping that she does not suffer for it.
And from the United States of America, Girl Dynamite.
After all, the last few tornado table matches we saw, Wiley Everett was injured for a few months. Only recently did she return. Melody makes her way to the ring. Table matches are not exactly an easy feat. Beauty Club last week assumed that Melody would be an easy victory, an easy show of their own group dominance, but Melody proving them wrong. These Spunky Elf had their number. Another team this will be Melody Swann and Summer Holly Madison. Beauty Club getting off to the side of the ring. A bit of trouble there. And of course, Melody once more being reminded that she will not be allowed to compete with her swords. And Melody taking a bit of time to warm up, allowing the Booty Club to come right in. It is a Yami and Summer as Melody going on with Linda. And Hurricane Rana as the Booty Club are well on top of things here. Again, no pinfalls or submissions. You only win. You have your opponent through a table. It doesn't matter if it's by your own merit or their own, as we saw in that one matchup involving the Glow Girls, in which, as we mentioned earlier, Riley Everett was injured. And nice! The head scissors that can never be countered, still managing to get in some manner of devastation. And face into the table as Melody throws herself over the top, taking out Linda. Yame able to come right in and almost attempting to German suplex Summer onto the legs of the table. Summer tossing the table away, comes right in, running Hurricane Rana. Table set up somewhat in the corner, but slips down. As the Booty Club now taking firm control. And they're going into the arm and stunner on the outside by Linda. Tossing the steel steps and table again, bouncing about. Now there's Summer and Linda. Summer missing out on that mini bunny hop. Gets a dropkick to the back as a result. Yami somehow getting that table through the ropes. As Summer brings in the other table and in comes Melody. Just hoping she is not too late to assist her partner. All four members set up. And now a table in the corner on the side of the ring. And Melody missing out on that one. Just leaving Summer to be battered again and again. Melody forced down. And Summer tossed into the corner. Booty Club in absolute control here. This has got to be what Su Young Lee has been after. And Melody was attempting to fight back now. As Yami once more takes control. Now Summer knocking. And, oh! Body slam from Yami sends Melody through the table. And just like that, the Booty Club is victorious.
Here are your winners, the B Team.
not exactly surprising given that these two have been dominant throughout, I would say, 80% of the match. So an official welcome to the Booty Club. Who will be going to WrestleMania to defend that very title against Babydoll, who last week had an impressive victory over Amariil. How Erin Reed feels about her coming challenger, as she feels her days as Vixen's champion are numbered. On a fight and struggle she's put into claiming that title. Perhaps the biggest threats in the entire Vixen roster. The Royal Rumble winner who single-handedly pointed her out as her coming opponent.
And her partner from the fifth dimension, the Hot Green Lady.
And here comes Amariil, who has still had a bit of an issue regarding Roxie Stevenson, who last week was joining up at ringside. Roxie didn't really do too much, but keep distraction on Amariil, costing her the match. You could say that, or you can say that Amariil just simply was overpowered by the crushing force of Babydoll coming down atop of her. Amariil and Erin Reed set to face off again together. Roxie accompanying Babydoll. Not as her partner, but just going to be at ringside. Babydoll won the 2025 Vixen's Royal Rumble. Eliminating Glory, and thus challenged Erin Reed for her Vixen's Championship. The situation around the Women's Championship still not set in stone. Terry Gold being given the opportunity to set up her opponent, any member of the harem. So we'll see if whichever one she chooses. I mean, I'm assuming any present or past member.
And standing at 7 feet tall, the Queen.
And this is going to be one hell of a team to beat. Queen Amazonia and Babydoll. Of course, Roxie Stevenson at ringside. It's not going to be an easy feat for Amariil or Erin Reed. Let's see if they can even manage to survive this one. There's the feminist symbol on the side of Amazonia's top again. Roxie Stevenson having complete faith that Amazonia has been abused in the past, but of course abused by women, but Roxie would never attest to that. And here we are with a nice WrestleMania preview. Babydoll utilizing a bit of finesse there. Taking a moment to allow Erin to have that sink in. Repeated shots knocking Erin back towards the ropes, and the size of Babydoll just completely engulfing her. Honestly, if this is a sign of things to come, then I think we know who's going to come out of WrestleMania, the winner. And Erin immediately sent right back outside. As Babydoll goes and tags in Amazonia, and things are about to get not any easier as Amariil now knocked off the apron as well. Amazonia comes right out, shoves Erin back. Tries to rush through her like a train, but doesn't work. But perhaps this will. Amazonia now turns her attention onto Amariil. Just managed to fight back Erin in from behind. Not going to take any sort of cheap shots or attempt it. Amazonia just saunters about. And Erin, though, gets a shot on Babydoll. And Babydoll just takes it because, well, just a sign that she can. Inverted Hurricane Rana from Erin, who tries to go and tag in Amariil. Well, Amariil didn't exactly look like she was in any hurry to get into the ring. There's Erin snapping on the arm, focusing in on there. Amazonia to her feet, but Erin sends her right into the corner. Not going to use whatever tactics she can to come out. At least do some damage and hope for a victory. Now to the midsection as Erin follows Amazonia away to the ropes and tags in Amariil. So Amaril's the powerhouse, but compared to Babydoll and Amazonia, as Erin now in a bear hug, breathe one, but Amariil sending Babydoll to the outside. Amariil spending too much time focused on Roxie and Babydoll. As Amazonia, now both competitors going to meet each other out. Inverted power or body slam. Sends Amariil face first into the mats on the outside. And Amariil, seeing that Babydoll coming right down, decides to go back for Amazonia. Which are all between the two. It's at least Amazonia has that loss to Queen Zelina. She's not as seen as much of a monster as she once was. Referee up to 6 and tries for a power slam or something. Shot in the midsection. And Amariil fighting back. Referee up to 8. Both these Vixens have to get back into the ring to avoid a countout. Though a countout was how Amazonia took her first loss at the hands of Catherine Neville. And Babydoll again rebounding off the ropes. Collides into Amariil. Brought up, but fights back, only gets shoved away. Erin trying for a tag. Not going to be allowed. Brought up into wheelbarrow and just slammed back down, face first to the hexes. Struggling, trying to get in a tag as Babydoll stepping on top of her, and it does not help that they are quick tags between Babydoll and Amazonia, keeping both competitors as fresh as possible, and even more frightening as Amazonia hops to the top rope. Comes crashing down the elbow to the spine, bringing Amariil back up. And time for the torture rack. Up on the shoulders goes Amariil. Erin Reed comes in, saves her. Moves to the midsection. Amazonia now kicking the midsection herself. But Amariil fighting back. Kick sends Amazonia back to the corner. And nice counter from Amariil, taking Amazonia down. The Intergalactic Sensation now tags in the Vixens champion. Thus far, they have Amazonia's number, but they've yet to find a counter to Babydoll. Erin putting everything she has behind that shot, knocking Amazonia down. And now they're going for some quick tags to keep Amazonia isolated and weakened. Using the midsection, keeping Amazonia in their corner. Just a 2 count on Amazonia. No assistance from Babydoll, though. I wonder if it's because she's distracted by Roxie and her feminist propaganda. Perhaps trying to recruit her as well into her own little war. Double back elbows from Erin and Amariil is Erin taking Babydoll to the outside, and now Erin going to go flying. They're not allowing Amariil to do the damage herself. Amazonia is showing she's got some fight left in her. Repeated hits, and now Erin having to get back up. And face first into the turnbuckle. Brought up, but knees to the side of the head. Could be the KO shot needed. And Amariil making certain that we're not going to find out. Standing splash misses. Let's both get to their feet, and it's Erin who gets up first, but shoved immediately back down by Babydoll. Spun around and dropped right back down as Babydoll brings her towards the middle of the ring. Now tagging out to Amazonia. Getting back into their strategy. And it looks like it is Erin's time to feel the torture rack. And torture rack applied, but Amariil making the save now. Shot to the shoulder and gonna pay for it, unfortunately. Pair of rib breakers and just tossed away as Amazonia just immediately grabs hold of Erin. And Amariil, who was attempting to roll away, couldn't get past Amazonia. Her back elbows, and now another tag to Babydoll. Amariil calling for it, and tag out to Amariil. It's Amariil and Babydoll. Amariil with a high kick just staggers Babydoll. Another quick tag here. Amazonia coming right back in. Able to withstand, now going for a cover. With nothing else, to buy herself some time as Erin is still on the outside. As is Amariil. And Amazonia on her way to join them. Diving clothesline, she collapses down to the mats as well. Splash on top of Amariil. As Erin finally manages to get to her feet. And Erin hoping to do some damage to Amazonia. It doesn't pan out for her. As Amariil looking to go after Babydoll now. Or at least temporarily was, until she tried going for Amazonia, who just tosses her right back into the ring. Hip toss counter from Amazonia. DDT to Amazonia, spiking your head right down. And into the ring. Referee still counting because Amariil, drop kick to the back of the head just as the tag happens. And Amazonia quickly back up to her feet. Amariil takes a headbutt. And this repeat from last week, this is exactly what did it in for Amariil. Babydoll off the middle rope and crashes down all the weight, but does not hold for a pin. Instead, putting on more pressure. That may have been it for Amaril's last week. That was more than enough to take her down. Babydoll now just a series of clotheslines knocking Amariil down and now celebrating. It's behind her. Amariil manages to get in a tag. And Erin sweeping out the legs. And sharpshooter stomp. Erin getting in a bit of a not so pretty cover, but Erin with a series of shots again and again. His first, legs around the neck, submission hold applied. Free checking in on Babydoll. Manages to turn around and double axe handle onto Erin. Not going to help matters as she was just exposed on that one. To the ropes and power slam from Babydoll. Amariil staggers. Slowly comes back up to the apron. And 3 clotheslines. Nearly putting Erin onto Dream Street as she goes and tags into Amariil. Amariil into the ropes and set right back down. But Amariil fighting back, shot to the head. Kick though to the midsection and in comes the torture rack once more. Amariil gonna feel it. And immediately manages to counter out. Not gonna let herself get into it for too long. And Amariil hops in behind. Reverse DDT. Makes the tag, hop over the top rope. Second shot caught and into a headbutt. Erin grounds her. Pressure in on the arm. Another quick tag to Amariil. As Amazonia works her way up to her feet. And Amariil hoisted up, but no, comes in from behind with another roll-up. Just a 1 count. Babydoll attempting to make a save. Even Babydoll caught off guard there. Forearm shot to the back as Amariil keeps the fight on Amazonia in their corner. Tag out to Erin. Just in the midsection and the knees brings Amazonia back up. He pulled from the ropes. Erin poised, sweeps out the legs. And a sharpshooter stomp. Amazonia's face impacted with the canvas. And here's the cover once more. Babydoll, as I'm sure anyone would have guessed. But Erin sending Babydoll, just flinging her to the outside. Little rope splash misses. And pump handle toss sends Erin away, kicks in the midsection. And again, set for torture rack. And Erin unable to keep up. Amariil just gets in there, but Erin could not withstand it for much longer. Immediately taps out. That is the power of the torture rack. Unfortunately, this may cause issues between Erin and Amariil. Erin could not hold out for even a second.
Here are your winners.
Amazonia and Babydoll, tremendous victory over Amariil and Erin Reed. It's Erin Reed who takes the loss. Not good for her, especially going into WrestleMania with her opponent now standing victorious. Not only that, but perhaps a sign of a new team forming. And if so, a certainly dominant force.
The following contest is a four-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Canada, weighing in at 328 pounds.
And one of the four finalists in the world title #1 contender. This battle royale just basically a showcase of our finalists. See what they can do against one another. Perhaps even we'll see what sort of matches we can expect starting next week. Only 3 more matches until we have our #1 contender to see who will face Tony J. Smith at WrestleMania. It's Canuck who defeated Dexter Spectacular in one hell of an epic confrontation. So the fact that Dexter was able to hold up with Canuck for so long is a real testament.
And his opponents, first from Manchester, England, weighing in at 271 pounds, Garrett.
Another finalist here, Max Garrett, perhaps earning and going towards his final opportunity against Tony J. Smith as the war between these two men back in the fall of 2024 over the World Heavyweight Championship. Well documented. Ultimately culminated at Fall Brawl in a special 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Of course, to gain his opportunity, Max Garrett defeating the returning Shane Evans. Came in on a bit of a high roll, but met a brick wall when meeting up with Max Garrett.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 262 pounds, Craig Stevens.
former World Heavyweight Champion, in fact, the first ever World Heavyweight Champion, Craig Stevenson, set to potentially reclaim the title at WrestleMania. In order to get here, Craig Stevens ending the dreams of the Hype. I'm certain that those dreams will come to fruition at some point. As for now, not to be. As Craig Stevens making his way as a sign of that. It wouldn't exactly be new for Craig Stevens to face off with Tony J. Smith either. Two feuding back in the summer of 2024. 2023, sorry. True return to form there as Craig Stevens eyeing up Canuck. But he really should be focused on this man, the former Universal Champion, former King of the Ring. It is Buddy.
And from Canada, weighing in at 272 pounds, Buddy!
There's an absolute disdain of the crowd toward this man. Not disdain for defeating King Valentine last week in order to earn his spot in this Final Four. So just him as an individual. Instead, he at one point was the Universal Champion, and what a dominant champion he was, holding onto the title for a little over a year. Ultimately losing it in a triple threat involving Craig Stevens and Superstar. So that Buddy would love an opportunity to get back at Craig Stevens, and of course Max Garrett, who defeated him in the opening round of the past King of the Ring tournament. An epic matchup that was. Buddy completely taken off guard with that loss. I'm certain that if Canuck were to eliminate Buddy from this Battle Royale, there would be issues there as well. Suffice to say, Buddy is not making himself a lot of friends in this matchup. As I said, Battle Royale, and it is starting off. Canuck looking to immediately eliminate Stevens, but instead just slams him into that top turnbuckle. This matchup has no effect on the standings in the tournament. Just because you're eliminated does not mean that you were just thrown out. As I said, it is more to allow these four individuals to fight it out. We see a full mixture here as Buddy is now turned on Stevens, and it is Canuck and Garrett. Canuck looks like he wants a little more of Stevens. And Stevens going to give it to him, and Buddy not quite done with Craig. Craig brings him over the ropes, sets him up for an elimination here. Buddy wriggling over the top rope, but holds on to the bottom rope. Manages to save himself. Last time Max Garrett was inside of a Battle Royale, he managed to eliminate all three competitors. And Craig Stevens chopping out the leg of Canuck. And as it so happens, Craig Stevens was one of those other three competitors, so certainly Craig Stevens would try for an opportunity to avenge himself there, as Canuck now taking out both Buddy and Craig turns his attention to Garrett, and now forced to bring Buddy back down. As Canuck absolute dominance here. Huge change in his style. Ever since the Great Canadian Series, he has certainly proven his dominance here. Ankle lock attempted, but not enough to garner any kind of sign of submission or what. We've only ever seen one elimination attempt thus far. These four men just beating the hell out of each other, and Craig taking Canuck down. As Garrett slowly getting to his feet. And Craig over the top rope, manages to hold on and counters Canuck back. Gets right back into the ring. Second elimination attempt and second elimination attempt fail. And Canuck, it almost seemed like he was trying to just toss Craig over the top rope, but Stevens managing to keep himself in. This battle royale does remind of the Royal Rumble, in which Ranger won, earning himself a main event opportunity, and Max Garrett again eliminates Craig Stevens from a battle royale. As a powerbomb has Canuck's head hitting all three turnbuckles, and Garrett on his way to making another clean sweep. As I was saying, Ranger winning the Royal Rumble. Both Ranger and Superstar spending this month in training. And one hell of a match. They're going to make sure that they are going to give it their all. As Canuck, propped against the ropes, manages to fight back though. This hip toss from Canuck is Canuck knocked into the ropes by Garrett, and now Garrett immediately looking for some elimination here. Has Canuck all the way up. Up over the top, but not quite out. If Garrett could just see the hand, he probably would just kick it out. But all that was holding Canuck in. And now Buddy going to take an opportunity, and Buddy is eliminated, and just like that, no! I was going to say, Garrett almost surprising Buddy there. Narrowly sending him up over the top rope. So we know it's not going to be a clean sweep for Garrett, but we'll see if... And Buddy can't hold on as Garrett again wins another Battle Royale. I think we have it, our semifinals, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner,
In the coming weeks, look forward to them. Max Garrett versus Buddy, and Canuck versus Craig Stevens. Should be two huge wars on the horizon as the World Heavyweight Title Tournament contendership slowly draws to a close. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with our main event. One of these two men will be arriving at Rebellion next week in an ambulance.
making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, a Disaster Clown.
Disgruntled Clown has been the only individual to have stopped Void Mange in his path of destruction. Disgruntled Clown came back, facing off against Void Mange, managed to defeat him, putting the big man on his back foot. No surprise as a result. And as such, earned his way into the Rebellion main event that intergender tag team matchup for the FTW Championship. Disgruntled Clown has a chance to take the title from the next major champion here in the FTW brand. For us to do so, he'll have to go through this man as well. And Void Mange making his way. He's had quite the career here in FTW, making his debut, attacking random individuals following their matches. And then defeating Sammy Destruction, Joy Terrifying, and Rasheer in the same night, back to back to back. Man knows what he's doing. The man knows how to get damage done. Will that damage be made at Rebellion next week? Will he claim himself the FTW Championship? There are two other competitors in that going, but even who we see here, you never know. And there you see it. The ambulance backing up.
Is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
Both men are ready for this one. The bell sounds and Void Mange immediately starting things off with an immediate rushing straight into Disgruntled Clown and then whipping him into the corner. And again, utilizing that weight, just catching Disgruntled Clown off guard. See the ambulance already set up. Void Mange already getting those doors open. And it is Disgruntled Clown who's going to make the first attempt. Well, Void Mange manages to get quite away rather quickly. And Disgruntled Clown with a sidewalk slam. And already taking an attempt. Slamming Void Mange's face into the back of that ambulance. And it's straight inside. So rather than poison, you might as well just attempt to close the door, but I don't think you're quite going to get it closed just yet. Void Mange sends Disgruntled Clown right back inside. And the fans not too pleased. Disgruntled Clown, unfortunately, despite driving his head into Void Mange's back. And then show of power, but could not get a good hold of him. And Void Mange and Disgruntled Clown again going at it. Trading blows, and now with a power bomb onto the apron. Only ever seen one other ambulance match here in FTW, that between Sammy D and Joy Terrifying, who will be competing against one another next week at Rebellion in a barbed wire rope match. Series of shots knocked the Disgruntled Clown back, is sent right back into the ring. And Void Mange now heading up to the top. Very dangerous when he's up there. Disgruntled Clown to his feet, and shoulder block drives him right down. Disgruntled Clown to the outside to kind of regain his sense of balance. And scoop slam onto the apron. Repeated stomps atop the back of the head and one knee to the side of the head. And no rules in this one. You only win by throwing your opponent into the ambulance and closing both doors. I mean, Void Mange was about halfway there by closing both the doors, but Swann Klein was not inside. And down. Void Mange missing out as both competitors to their feet. Void Mange tossed through the ropes to the outside. Swann Klein hitting the ropes and over the top suicide plancha flip. And again, Void Mange just rushing right through to Swann Klein, sitting him up, bringing him up away from the ambulance for the time being. And Void Mange raging out. It did not work. Swann Klein catches the elbow to the midsection and pulled right in, down. And steel mesh canvas. And Void Mange again getting them doors open. He's had one individual here will be going to Rebellion in the back of an ambulance. Whom will it be? And maybe Disgruntled Clown if Void Mange can connect with this. Void Mange is diving down and again just making absolute certain that Disgruntled Clown has no oxygen in those lungs. On the shoulder. And almost barreled in, but Disgruntled Clown countering up the last second. Couldn't quite get him in there. Disgruntled Clown, though, now battle to see who can get the other one in the back of that ambulance. Void Mange fights back and sends Disgruntled Clown midsection into the back of that ambulance. And Disgruntled Clown now fighting back. Void Mange stopping himself, and Disgruntled Clown meets face first with that steel backing. And Disgruntled Clown sent inside, but the doors are not yet closed. Disgruntled Clown fighting. Second attempt, this time it is Void Mange. A struggle there, but Disgruntled Clown wins out in the end. And again, Void Mange managing to save himself. Swann Klein fighting it. And sends Void Mange back into the ambulance, and now Disgruntled Clown's second attempt here. Already holds one victory over Void Mange via pinfall. And Void Mange managing to fight back, getting right back out of there. Do what he can to weaken Disgruntled Clown. Brings him up. Gorilla press. Just parades him around before dropping him down to the hardwood floor. Another standing splash. Just insult to injury at this point. Going for a gut wrench, but Disgruntled Clown managing to get free. And immediately goes to try and get Void Mange into the ambulance. Unfortunately, Void Mange has to wait for the Disgruntled Clown to turn around. And gets him in there. Void Mange's second attempt. Another eternal struggle. Could certainly go either way. Is Disgruntled Clown shoving. Void Mange catches the door in the face. Backbreaker at Disgruntled Clown, who now bashes Void Mange's head into that hardwood floor. Void Mange. Are they going up? Yes, going up top. And a Disgruntled Clown going to join him. And the crowd certainly in favor of this. And powerbomb onto the ambulance. Clown trying for what appeared to be a super kick, not exactly his forte, but spin around bomb by Void Mange. Now a bear hug atop just to drive out the air. Disgruntled Clown dropped back down. Almost like Void Mange trying to get him out of there, but some sort of invisible wall keeps Disgruntled Clown from... And the invisible wall is gone! And Void Mange hurries on his way down. Not going to waste any time. And somehow, some way, Disgruntled Clown managing to fight back. Just tosses him into the back. Takes a moment to recover. Now goes to close the door. After taking a power bomb on the top of that ambulance, manages to shove Void Mange in. And that is, no! Void Mange still fights back. Still fighting. Bit of panic in Void Mange. And powers his way through. Saw how casually Disgruntled Clown went for that second door. And Void Mange trying to charge, sent right back in there. That mistake could cost him. Disgruntled Clown gets that first door closed again, and Void Mange panics, gets to that other side. Disgruntled Clown shoving, pushing hard. And no! And here's Void Mange. The very fact that Disgruntled Clown get Void Mange into a state of panic is him realizing he has an opportunity here to win this one. He shouldn't keep focusing in on this. But that forearm shot may have been it. And indeed it is. Disgruntled Clown wears out Void Mange and comes out victorious.
Here is your winner, a Disaster Clown.
So it is Void Mange who will be going to Rebellion in an ambulance, hopefully not driven by Disgruntled Clown. But speaking of Rebellion, ladies and gentlemen, that's our next show, and that will be next week. We hope to see you there. Until then, I'm Walla Weasel. Good night from Whassup Wrestling.